Hello, my chicklets. Thank you for stopping by. Today we will be reading Did I Make You Proud? A story written by myself. Information in the description. This story does come with a content warning. Remus, why do you always do this? Prince Roman shouted as he dodged the dragon's claw as it swung past him. He had gone out in search of his brother, who had not shown up to sparring practice. He was not surprised to see Remus elbow deep in a fight that he couldn't win. Remus had always been a force of chaos, getting himself into trouble he couldn't get out of. He was bold and brash, something that Roman, as the future king, couldn't be.
"What fun is it to behave?"
he asked teasingly, slashing at the hind legs of the beast. I don't know. What fun is it to die? He narrowly avoided the swipe of a second claw being sent his way. Worry entered his heart. He had heard tale of the dragon who lived within the forest, but he had never thought the rumors were true. How could a beast that large hide itself among the trees? Yet here it was, a fierce dragon ready to tear him and his brother apart. They were losing fighting as two individuals. They needed to work as a team. Remus, Alpha Formation.
Bossy.
Remus taunted, but moved into position without question. The two fighting back to back, protecting each other as they avoided attacks from tail and claw. The next time you decide to go out on your own, don't.
Less talking, more fighting.
Remus lunged forward, breaking formation as he tried to find purchase in the beast's skin. They were finally making some headway, tiring it out at the very least. But something was off. Its movements were too methodical. Its attacks were less beast-like and more strategic. Remus raised up his morning star, ready to bring it against the dragon's leg, but the leg moved and shifted. It was growing smaller and more humanoid in shape. This was bad. This wasn't just a dragon. This was a witch. Roman grabbed his brother by the collar. Stay behind me.
I'm not an idiot, Ro. I knew it was a witch. There's a trap 20 feet behind her, he whispered.
If they could push the witch towards the trap, they could win this. Roman smacked his sword against his shield. Come at me, foul beast. He would antagonize her, get her to focus on him. She looked tired. She looked angry. You will wish you had not come here, young princes, she said. Her voice was like brimstone and fire, sending a shiver down Roman's spine as he tried to understand the next words she spoke.
Idiot, out of the way,
Remus said before shoving his brother down on his knees. Roman narrowly avoided the bolt of black and silver energy. His brother was not so lucky as he was thrown back against a tree. Remus! Roman saw red, his vision flooding with fury as he charged the creature, shield raised to protect himself. He would not give her time to cast another spell. Her hands still had claws, and she blocked his swings with a single swipe, but his goal was not to hit her. He pushed forward, cornering her with every swing. She was forced to step back. You cannot win this, young prince. Her foot caught in the snare, snapping her up into the tree. I cannot afford to lose. He brought his blade quickly across her neck, watching it as the light faded from her eyes before he quickly turned to look at his brother. Remus, he breathed, dropping his sword and shield, sliding to his knees.
I'm fine,
he muttered, waving his hand in front of his face, but his skin had turned gray and its texture was rough. Remus, you're turning to stone. We need to get you back to the castle immediately. Roman locked his arm around Remus's body and began trying to lift him up. He was strong, but Remus was already growing as heavy as a statue.
I don't think that's going to happen.
The mirth in Remus's voice had faded as he settled to get more comfortable. Then I shall just go and fetch someone who can help. There was a franticness about Roman's voice. They both knew. Roman just hadn't accepted it.
Nah. Let's just sit here, Remus giggled. Come on, you know we haven't talked in ages.
Roman could already feel the tears sliding down his eyes, but he sat in front of his brother, who fought to cross his legs.
When I turn to stone, you should take my head. Keep it in your bedroom like some kind of trophy.
That's morbid, even for you.
Yes, but when you finally get it on with someone, I can be there, staring at you.
Roman tried to smile. That was just like Remus, but he was watching as his brother's body slowly turned to stone. There was no humor in this situation.
I never wanted to be king. You know that, right? I didn't mind that you got that part, but Mom and Dad still insisted that I'd be more like you. Perfect like you.
I'm not perfect, Remus.
Ain't that the truth, Prince Underarm Stank?
That got a small chuckle out of Roman, but as he looked up at his brother, seeing the soft, proud smile, the tears started anew. I wanted to take the pressure off of you, Roman finally admitted. I wanted you to be able to be yourself. I didn't want Mom and Dad to constantly be trying to make you into something you aren't. I thought if I did everything they wanted, they would leave you alone.
And then you became my keeper.
And then I became your keeper. The stone had spread up to Remus's neck. He didn't look scared.
At least you won't have to look after me anymore. No more chasing after me because of silly quests.
I didn't mind the quests, Remus. I minded that you always left me behind. We're a team, aren't we?
Yeah.
Remus choked, trying to put a smile on his face.
Hey, Roman. I know I'm a bit of a screw-up, but did I make you proud this time?
The question caused Roman's mouth to fall open, surprise shuffling through his body. Of course he had. Roman had always been proud of his brother. He was different, but that was perfect. Remus was unique, creative, and strong, all in his own way. Roman tried to find the words, tried to reassure Remus, tried to find the right thing to say to his brother before he couldn't say anything anymore.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Sorry, Ro,
he whispered as the stone covered his eyes, sliding over his nose and lips.
I love you.
The last of his voice faded as stone overcame his entire body. He looked peaceful, but there was a sad, hollow look in his eyes. Remus, wait! Roman reached out, but his brother was gone. A statue in front of him sat lifeless, unmoving and unable to hear. You did, Remus. You always made me proud, he cried, flinging himself onto his brother. But there was no turning back time. There was no fixing this. He let out a sob that echoed through the forest. Of course he was proud. Thank you all for listening. Again, this story was Did I Make You Proud? Written by myself. I hope all of you enjoyed it. I appreciate everything you've done. If you check out the description, you will see that there's a Discord link if you would like to talk about stories with me. There is a Tumblr and an AO3 link if you would like to check out all of my stories that I've posted. And there is a Ko-fi link if you would like to help support me supporting other artists so that I can get work commissioned for all of these videos. Again, I appreciate all of you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.